Hi, my name is Lyric, and we are back with my first reaction video since, 5 months. My first reaction video back in 5 months. We're doing these once a day now until I get everything sorted, and then we're going to amp it up to more than once a day, like my schedule intended it to be, and we're going to get the original content back, don't worry. But for now, we are currently reacting to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, Volume 1 by Nexpo. Now, this is a very old video. I have watched some Nexpo videos. He's a very good video. He makes, about, scary things mostly, true crime sometimes, a lot, and various, creepy, stuff like that. And just like stuff like that, just disturbing things from around the internet. Now, this video is 7 years old, but it's beginning of a series that is run on for a long time, and I think it's an interesting series to look at, that we can see. And yeah, it's a video with 7 million views, but in 7 years. So yeah, very popular start to the series here, in a classic video, for 7 years ago. So let's see how this goes, and yeah, let's just get into it.
Back in November, I mentioned that I was discontinuing my Unnerving YouTube channels and Unnerving YouTube videos miniseries to a mixed response. I told you guys not to worry, and that's because what you're about to watch is its direct and far improved replacement. Welcome to episode 1 of Disturbing Things from Around the Internet.
So this is the sequel series. I haven't really watched the prequel series to this,
This is essentially a one-stop shop for creepy finds that I might have stumbled upon recently while browsing online. We'll dive into not only creepy things from YouTube, but from all over the net as well.
Nice. You could make this a 100-part series just because the internet's so big, and at this point it's been going on for so long. There's just all types of shit, random shit you're gonna find that's gonna be disturbing. Like pretty much all crimes, is some pretty much all criminals in the last 10 years have had an internet connection at some point, and I've had an account on somewhere that you can look at and see their post, and it's kind of disturbing to see them. So a lot of stuff like that. You can make this, I think, a 100-part series and still have shit to talk about.
Today, we're going to dive into 5 hand-picked and disturbing finds from the internet.
The Hawaii missile scare. I might have heard about this. I think this is when there was a mistake that happened where they accidentally put on an alarm that was for fucking a nuclear missile striking in Hawaii. I don't know if it was nuclear or something, but I'm pretty sure I've heard about something like this. Maybe I'm thinking something else, but I think that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm thinking of the right thing here.
The recent Hawaii missile scare is one of the most unsettling real-life occurrences to happen in a long time. Back in my Unnerving YouTube videos series, I included an entry about an emergency alert and how disturbing they sound. This is essentially that, but this time, it was for real.
You've seen the alerts. Every country has their own alert sound. You can look alert sounds for different countries, and a lot of them are very different. Some of them are a lot less scary than others, and some of them are a lot more scary than others.
Hawaii's residents went into a state of panic following this broadcast, and there were all sorts of goodbyes being given due to the anticipation of all of their lives possibly being wiped out as time ticks closer and closer to the missile's estimated time of arrival, which was said to be just minutes from when the alert went live. Fortunately, this entire fiasco merely turned out to be a false alarm. The footage that residents took during the situation, however, is entirely disturbing. Take a look at some of it.
Missile threat to Hawaii. A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes.
Some Fallout shit, yeah. This is horrifying.
If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate.
Yeah, I mean, this is just horrifying. Imagine actually just being in your car and this starts, you're listening to the radio and then suddenly this starts playing, bro. I'd be shitting my pants.
Shelter in a building.
Wow, this video has maybe 2 pixels.
If you're watching this video, that means I didn't make it.
This was filmed on a damn chicken nugget.
Because of the missile that's coming towards Hawaii. I just parred the last hole, and I just hit the shiznick out of my ball.
Shiznick, you say? What was this filmed on, man? A Nokia?
I love you all.
A
but
BlackBerry?
I'm playing golf. It's the last thing I'm gonna do.
A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate
It just said,
shelter
yeah, overly realistic drill. Literally says the words, "This is not a drill."
in a building. Remain indoors well away from windows. If you are driving, pull safely to the side of the road and seek shelter in a building or lay on the floor. We will announce when the threat has ended. This is not
The sheer terror that comes with an emergency alert, coupled with the idea that these residents believed that they only had a few more minutes to live, really puts things into perspective here. Hawaii is such an isolated state, and if there ever truly were an event like this that were to happen, these people would have absolutely nowhere to go.
Yeah, Hawaii is literally like, there's if you look at one half of the Earth, it's like almost entirely the Pacific Ocean from one angle. Like half the Earth is in the Pacific Ocean. It's insane, and then Hawaii's just in the middle of it. Like, it's so isolated from literally everywhere else. Like, there's no, if something happens in Hawaii, you're not getting out. Like, I'm almost like there's nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. Tornado house. I think if this is referring to what I think it is, I might know this one. I think this is this might be the video of the guy recording a tornado as it comes towards his house. Like, he just, everything's gonna destroy. He's just filming it, just sitting there next to his window, just filming it as giant tornadoes coming towards his house. If that's what this is, then I do know this. It's a horrifying video to watch. I live kind of near the tornado belt, so I have some familiar experience with this.
This YouTube video showed up in my recommended feed a few months back, and I've seen it a couple of times since then. It involves a family's venture as a tornado rips through their house. It opens with the husband filming a tornado a short distance away, and after a few seconds, it's evident that the storm is moving straight towards them. He then proceeds with his wife to the closet under the stairs, and
shout out Moore, Oklahoma. If you know, you know. 2 of the biggest tornadoes of all time, both in your goddamn tiny town.
the terror that follows is much, much more real than anything out of a horror movie. Look at this.
This might not be the one. Oh, of course it's on Live Leak. Live Leak doesn't even exist anymore, you know that? They got shut down.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't think this is the one I'm thinking of. Unless this is a part of the video I haven't seen.
Alright, I gotta go. I'm coming, honey.
Wait, no, this actually might be the video.
Where you at, hon? God damn, it's bad. I see.
Get in the bunker, my guy. Don't keep filming.
Oh my god. Okay, honey. Holy shit. Stay in.
Yeah, this is fucking horrifying. Goddamn.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't think this is the one I've seen. I've not seen this one.
Don't go out there.
No, not yet.
Don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I've not seen this one. Oh my god, look at it, dude.
Oh my
we
God.
were just out there 1 second ago. Look at it now. In like 5 seconds, this is what's happened.
Our house is freaking destroyed, Josie.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
entire house is gone.
Where's Autumn? Oh. I've never seen anything like it. Oh shit.
I can't I can't imagine being in this situation and thinking to film. Like, I can't imagine being in this situation and thinking to film it. I'd just
The
be
way that
horrified.
they kept their composure after an event like that is absolutely mind-boggling, and if that were me, I don't think I'd be able to stay that calm. The sounds of the tornado alone are enough to put a horrific image into our minds, and the aftermath of their home is nothing short of grim and depressing.
One of the, in terms of natural disasters videos, one of the worst ones I've seen was one of, it's like during Hurricane Katrina, and they all go inside this like warehouse or something, and they're going up, or like apartment complex, I don't know what it was, something with stairs, and it keeps flooding, and they keep going up the stairs and then chilling, and then it keeps flooding more and more, and it just gives you such a, what's it called, claustrophobic feeling. because they're getting just less and less room to stay in as the water keeps going up, and it's just horrifying.
This video isn't anything like a movie. It's genuine and unfiltered, and I can only hope that this family successfully recovered. No matter what kind of storm it is, this really is something that can happen to any of us, at any time.
The radio disturbance.
This is another Facebook post that went live on October 3rd. A user by the name of Terry made a post asking people if they heard the eerie radio broadcast that went live on nearly every station in Louisiana. She claimed that she couldn't find anything on the news regarding the matter, and that after reaching out to other individuals who posted videos of the same thing, determined that this was happening all over the US. This is what they heard.
Sounds like some of those reverse songs, like, you know, in conspiracy theories, like the reverse songs of saying like demonic stuff. Like a secret message. It's always the lowest quality videos too. Plays a happy jolly song after that. Great. Fucking Bill Cipher take over the radio. Why is everyone's camera so bad, dude? 7 years ago was like 2018, 2017. I know it wasn't. I know cameras weren't this bad then. Okay.
Now, it sounds like a distorted voice naming off states, and hearing it obviously raises alarm.
Yeah, it sounds like
allegedly,
some analog horror shit.
According to radio broadcast stations, this was an emergency alert test that was sent out, and apparently this happens all the time. The stations claim that it's due to a difference in sampling rate from the raw broadcast to the radio station. If they're out of sync, it causes creepy distortion like you just heard. This is, of course, what the radio stations claim. What was actually being broadcasted, however, is to be determined.
Funtime Kids Care. I already don't like the name. Already don't like it.
This was a very interesting thing to follow. Back in 2015, a Reddit post was made in the conspiracy subreddit by a user claiming that they lived very close to a supposed daycare that had an extremely strange look to it.
Ooh, I do know about this. Because I always like to watch videos of like insane Reddit stories, because I think of all the websites where there's a bunch of disturbing content, I think Reddit has the most disturbing content on the mainline internet. I don't know, people just be posting stuff that'd be happening. And most of the spooky stuff I saw on Reddit is like actual true stories, or stuff that at least seems like true stories. Doesn't seem like it's made up, unless I'm being fooled. But like stuff like this is crazy, because yeah, I do know about this, where people are trying to like figure out if there's actually like literally any kid that ever goes to this goddamn kids care. Yeah, there's a bunch of stories, like the guy who like was like, hey, why is there like 10 identical stores that have just opened in my town, and all like I go into the store and all the bread's moldy. This is definitely a money laundering scheme, and stuff like that. Yeah, there's tons of, I love great Reddit stories and stuff like this. And yeah, I have seen this one. I believe this one got resolved and there actually was kids that go here, but it's just creepy, like imagining, you know, figuring out a front like this, like it was actually like a criminal organization or something that was pretending to be a daycare.
And in all 5 years of them living there, have never seen a kid arrive or leave. As expected, this struck interest in Redditors, and people started throwing in suggestions for what it could be. Some claimed that it could be a money laundering center, while others suggested that it could be used for child trafficking. There was also, of course, a group that believed that this was simply a real daycare, and that there's nothing more to see. Things got interesting though, when one user named Deathship commented this: "I'm going to advise you guys to stop looking into this place."
That's a suspicious comment.
This just drove the interest in the building up even more.
That's a suspicious ass comment.
After looking into Deathship's background, they came to the consensus that he's potentially just a troll trying to scare people. However, that doesn't discount the other comments left by users claiming the same thing that the original poster did. That they live in the area and have never seen a kid come in or out in years.
Crazy.
They also went to the Funtime Kids Care website and described it as being super sketchy and plain, with a bunch of stock images and a phone number. When people decided to call it, they were either sent a voicemail or a lady would answer in a very eerie tone before hanging up on them.
There's tons of phone numbers from like old ads and stuff that you can like you call. Like there's tons of like, abandoned phone numbers for abandoned products and abandoned services that you can just call, and it's like weird like voicemail that was like probably recorded 20 years ago, and it's like, yeah.
One other user claimed that it's indeed a real daycare and that they used to be a mail carrier for that neighborhood. However, one part of their response was a little strange. They said that it is in fact full of kids, but every single time that they deliver mail, no matter the time of day, it would always be nap time. Pretty strange stuff,
this is
but
very
that's not even the
suspicious.
end of it.
This is very
People
suspicious.
took to Google Maps Street View to check out the place, and they determined that the windows to the daycare have been covered up for years and have hardly ever changed. One of the few instances of somebody being outside of the building is one snapshot that a user caught where someone is out in the backyard for some reason or another. This led to even more speculation, prompting people to check out the place in person.
There's a
which
playground
quickly
behind it. No one's ever seen kids playing in there. There's like all the windows boarded up. Yeah, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there was no solution to this where they actually saw kids there, but because this is weird. This is very weird.
This led to even more speculation, prompting people to check out the
Tons
place
of red
in person,
flags on this.
which
Tons of
quickly
red flags.
became a large problem. One Redditor claimed that they traveled to visit the daycare, and at night, when they got a glimpse inside, they saw nothing but a chair aimed at a TV, showing surveillance footage of another room. Of course, many other people visited the daycare, even during, quote, operating hours, to try to get a peek into their windows. This led to another large issue in itself regarding grown adults trespassing on a private property to peek into a window of a supposed daycare with
Yeah, it definitely does
supposed
look
children.
suspicious if you don't know what the hell's
People
going on
even
here.
began taking photos of the few children that they saw outside the place. This inevitably led to an even larger issue, so police began to monitor the place, and Redditors were
Yeah, I was
urged
taking
to stay
photos
away.
of children. Yeah, this is definitely not looking
One
great for the
person managed
people
to get
outside.
pictures of the inside, and it seemed pretty ordinary. After doing even more digging on the place, Redditors dug up the owner's name, and it's rumored that the building owner purchased the daycare for his mother to give her something to do with her time. Allegedly, she's been running the daycare for years, even though they have multiple violations on their state record.
Aw, damn.
This is, of course, speculation and determinations from Reddit, so
It's
take
very
these
suspicious.
with a grain of salt.
It's very
All in all,
suspicious.
the general consensus is that this is indeed a normal daycare. A strange...
It's like, okay, so like the few kids that are there, it seems, I don't know. It seems like they made a cover story and like maybe brought some kids there whenever people started looking into this place. But like 10 years and like everyone that lived there around there said, I have never seen a kid come in here. I bring the mail to them every day and it's always nap time. Like, it seems like they were trying to cover their tracks as soon as people saw seeing this and were like, maybe I'll bring some kids. Hey, kids, get some backpacks on. We're going to have a fun time now. To make it look like you go to this daycare, you know. And maybe the inside looks like a daycare to like, be a front, but then, maybe other parts are, a trafficking scheme or something. I don't know. It's definitely suspicious. 100%
eerie
suspicious.
and creepy one, but a daycare nonetheless. We just dove into 5 disturbing things from around the internet.
At the end here?
I hope you guys enjoyed the concept of this, and if you have any
Yeah, I enjoyed the concept at all. If you want to see me react to more Nexpo, more of this specific series of disturbing things from the internet, please tell me. Yeah, if you don't know, I have like 28 channels. You can go look at them all in the description, all sorts of different content if you're interested in any of that. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel before end of 2025. Considering that I went on like a 5-month long break, so I didn't get any subscribers in that time. So yeah, try to hit 2,000 subs on this channel. And yeah, like the video if you want to see more Nexpo reactions and all stuff. I respect all types of disturbing and true crime content and stuff like this. This wasn't really true crime; it was just kind of weird things. But content of the like on this channel. And yeah, that'll be about it. Bye.